Hello everyone, welcome back to the Vignan Civil Services Academy's talk show. My name is Vigins, and in this video Vignan students are going to highlight the various provisions of Union Budget 2022-23. Finance Minister, while presenting the budget in the Lok Sabha, has highlighted that this year's budget is going to lay the foundations for Amrit Kal, that is India's journey from 75 to 100 years of independence. While highlighting the various provisions of this budget, the students are going to assess the pros as well as cons of the budget. Is this budget truly lay the foundation for Amrit Kal? Is this budget going to create new employment opportunities? What is the focus of the government for the next 25 years? And from where the government is going to bring the investments for these developmental activities? Along with these provisions of the budget, students also have highlighted what Vignan institutions are doing to keep the courses or design the courses in tune with the latest technological developments. How the Vignan University is contributing to their practical as well as theoretical knowledge.
Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman proposed this year budget with a total outlay of 39.44 lakh crore. This budget is a foundation for Amrit Kal. This budget comprises of 2 tracks and 4 priority areas. The 2 tracks are Blueprint for Amrit Kal, which is futuristic and inclusive, and the second track is Big Public Investment for Modern Infrastructure, Readying India at 100. These parallel tracks lay the foundation for 4 priorities. Those are, the first one is PM Gati Shakti, the second one is Inclusive Development, the third one being Productivity Enhancement and Investment, Sunrise Opportunities, Energy Transition and Climate Action, and the fourth one is Financing of Investment. To achieve the 4 priorities, the Finance Minister has proposed the Sabka Prayas, which means the cooperation between the central government, the state government and the private sector. To promote inclusive development, government is focusing on education, skill development, health, women empowerment, agriculture and financial inclusions, which include Anywhere Post Office Seva and digital banking, and also the development of northeastern regions. These are all the areas which assume significance in the context of pandemic and the subsequent lockdowns imposed. The Government of India in 2021 launched the PM Gati Shakti, or the National Master Plan for Multimodal Connectivity. So in budget 2022, there is a considerable allocation of resources, that is 20,000 crores. Under the PM Gati Shakti scheme, various infrastructure projects like roadways, railways and ropeways received priority in the budget. The national highway network will be expanded by 25,000 kilometers, which is proposed by Government of India. 400 Vande Bharat trains will be manufactured in the next 3 years. Under the National Ropeway Development Program, also known as Parvatmala, 60-kilometer ropeway will be developed, which increases tourism, which is ecologically friendly and also increases the competition. Education has been disrupted due to pandemic, lockdown and subsequent closure of education institutes. With the receding of third wave, there is a hope that education institutes will reopen. In this connection, education had received a record allocation of financial resources in this year's budget. A total of 1 lakh crores has been allocated, which is 11.8% more than the previous year's budget. Prime Minister has said that this year's budget will be crucial for implementation of National Education Policy 2020. As mentioned earlier, due to pandemic induced closure of schools, children from the weaker section of the society had lost 2 years of formal education. To promote supplementary teaching and resilient mechanism, government is launching One Class One TV channel program under PM E-Vidya scheme. This will be expanded to 200 TV channels, and 750 virtual labs in science and mathematics will be set up to promote critical thinking. Digital University is also being established to promote world-class education. Content is being developed in different Indian languages. Government is also inviting different public institutes and universities to develop the content. Keeping this in mind, Vignan has recently launched Vignan Online, a platform to offer various courses. Not only this, students are encouraged to do various NPTEL courses to teach us that learning is a lifelong process.
Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has proposed this year's budget on 1st February. And this year's budget for women empowerment has gone up to 1,71,006.47 crores, that is 4.3% of the overall budget. The government has extended 4 schemes, namely Mission Shakti, Mission Vatsalya, Saksham Anganwadi and Poshan 2.0. The focus is to lay a foundation for women empowerment in Amrit Kal.
Till now we have understand about the budget. Now let's know the opinion of Vignan's University students about budget 2022. According to my view, I think government is laying foundation for the next 25 years with this budget. This period is being referred to as Amrit Kal. So according to this year's budget is very important.
From the last couple of years, education have been disturbed due to the pandemic. What are the measures taken by our government to improve education?
In new budget, government has taken care of digital education. Like previously, there are 12 digital education platforms. Now these platforms increased to 200. So whoever can handle a smartphone or a TV, any electronic gadgets can learn from their home.
In this year budget, governments have started to impose tax on cryptocurrency. What's your opinion on that?
The government has proposed to tax on cryptocurrency at the rate of 40%. The cryptos are not yet legalized in India, but however, government has making India is ready for Industry 4.0.
Just now we have heard about cryptocurrency and digitalization of currency. Now let's know what government is doing for financial inclusion. Excuse me. What's your opinion on financial inclusion and post office savings in this year's budget?
The post office savings scheme is being digitalized. This will help in financial inclusion by penetrating post office schemes. This will help people, especially from rural areas, to access these needs from anywhere and anytime.
Excuse me. What are the schemes that are implemented by our government in this year budget to increase employment?
Actually, in my view, governments are creating new opportunities like for youngsters. They are like startups or sunrise industries. They not only develop to create opportunities for youngsters, but also for strengthening the Indian economy. It is very important. For setting the targets like Amrit Kal, it is very important to develop sunrise industries or new startups. We can also eradicate monopoly. For example, we see monopoly like once upon a time IBM was the super dominant in computers. After getting in Apple and Microsoft, the dominance was fallen reducedly. So in this way, sunrise industries are very helpful for our budget. Thank you.